Hello my dear students, welcome back to Learn Physics. In today's video, we are continuing with the relative velocity chapter. So, in relative velocity, last class we learned that if two objects which are moving with different velocities, then relative velocity of one with respect to the another one will be velocity of the first one minus velocity of the second one. So VA is the velocity of one object and VB is the velocity of another object. Both are moving in the same direction. Then relative velocity of A with respect to B will be equal to VA minus VB. This one if both are moving in the same direction. In the same way, if they are moving in the opposite direction, then first we need to consider both in the same direction and then go for the relative velocity. Okay, then it will be VA plus VB it will be. Both are moving in the opposite direction, it will be VA plus VB. If both are moving in the same direction, it will be VA minus VB. Okay, relating to that, we did some numericals, and today's video also we are continuing with the numericals, and we will do some other numericals also relating to that. A police van moving on a highway with a speed of 30 km per hour fires a bullet at a thief's car which is speeding away in the same direction with a speed of 190 km per hour. If the muzzle speed of the bullet is 150 meter per second, find the speed of bullet with respect to the thief's car. This is an NCERT question actually. Your NCERT textbook, this same question is there. Okay, a police van moving on a highway with a speed of 30 km per hour. So, police van is moving with a speed of 30 km per hour. Fires a bullet at a thief's car which is speeding away in the same direction with a speed of 190 km per hour. So, thief's car is 190 km per hour. Police van is 30 km per hour and thieves is 190 km per hour. It's if the muzzle speed of the bullet is 150 meter per second. So what is muzzle speed? Muzzle speed means with which velocity the bullet is moving from the gun. Okay, that is muzzle speed. Muzzle speed, now I will write it as muzzle speed only. Muzzle speed equals 150 meter per second. Find the speed of the bullet with respect to thief's car. Okay, speed of the bullet with respect to thief's car we need to find out. That is VBT means VB minus VT. VB minus VT. We don't know about VB. Right? Here muzzle speed only given. So in a police car is moving here. This is police van and this is thief's car and it is firing the bullet. When bullet is firing from there, see police van is moving and bullet is firing from the gun which is in the police van. So what will be this one? This will be the relative velocity of the bullet with respect to the police van it will be, because the both are moving. So the resultant velocity will be the relative velocity. Bullet is moving the same way what the police van also moving. So bullet is firing from a moving police van. So what will be the muzzle speed? This muzzle speed will be the relative velocity of the bullet with respect to the police van. That will be 150 meter per second. And here we need to know it is all others are in kilometer per hour, right? So better we will convert this also into kilometer per hour. So 18 by 5 it is 540 kilometer per hour. Okay, this is velocity, relative velocity of bullet with respect to the police van. Okay, now we don't have the velocity of bullet. So first our aim is to find out the velocity of the bullet. Velocity of the bullet minus velocity of police van will be equal to VBP. VB will be equal to VBP plus VP. What is VBP here? It is 540 plus 30. So it's 570 kilometer per hour. This is velocity of the bullet. Now we can find out the velocity of the bullet with respect to thief's car. That is VB minus VT. 570 minus 190. So it will be 380 kilometer per hour. Okay, clear? So this is how we will be finding out this one. Clear, children? How to find out? So if both the objects are moving, or both the objects are moving with some velocity, then there and all we need to consider the relative velocity. Here we are taking the relative velocity of B with respect to P, and all are in the same direction. That also, direction also we should consider. So the velocity of the bullet which will be fired from the gun will be equal to the relative velocity of the bullet with respect to the police van. Okay, that only will be given as 150 meter per second. Clear? So the next question is, Delhi is at a distance of 200 kilometer from Ambala. Car A set out from Ambala at a speed of 30 km per hour, and a car B set out at the same time from Delhi at a speed of 20 km per hour. When they will meet each other, what is the distance of that meeting point from Ambala? See here, Delhi and Ambala are at a distance of 200 km apart. Car A sets out from Ambala, VA is 30 km per hour, and car B sets out at the same time from Delhi at a speed of 20 km per hour. So VB is 20 km per hour in the opposite direction. This is in opposite direction, both are approaching each other. When they will meet each other, what is the distance of that meeting point from Ambala? So when they will meet each other means we need to find out the time. How can we find out? This is moving with both are moving. If both are moving, what will be the velocity we should consider? Velocity will be the relative velocity. Here one is moving in one direction, other just exactly opposite. So relative velocity of A with respect to B will be equal to 30 minus 20. So it is 50 km per hour. Now we got the relative velocity. Then we can find out the time, right? Time will be equal to distance travelled divided by relative velocity. Distance travelled is 200. 200 divided by 50, it is 4 seconds. Now we need to find out where they will be meeting. At what distance while they are meeting, what will be the distance. The distance, when they are asking whether we need to find out the distance from Ambala or distance from Delhi. So here in the question it was distance from Ambala. So the distance will be, time is given. What is the time? 4 seconds. In 4 seconds from Ambala, how much distance it would have covered? From Ambala it is 30, that is distance is equal to 120. Now next question is, a train is moving towards east and a car is moving along north, both in the same direction. So train is in east direction, this is train, and car is moving in north direction, both are at the same speed. The observed direction of the car to the passenger in the train is, so in the train, so velocity of this is moving with some velocity Vt and this is Vc. The observed direction of car with respect to the passenger in the train. So velocity of the car with respect to the train will be Vc minus Vt. So what will be the direction? Vc is acting in this direction, Vt is in this direction. Vc minus Vt means we need to consider minus Vt. This is VC. How we are considering this one? It's as per parallelogram law, laws of vector addition. So VC is in the same direction, VC minus VT. So the resultant vector will be acting in this direction. So here it is east, then it is west, this is north. So it will be acting in the northwest direction. It will be acting along the northwest direction. Yes, west-north direction is the answer. Next one, a 100-meter long train crosses a man traveling at 5 km per hour in opposite direction in 7.2 seconds. Then the velocity of the train is. So here, a 100-meter long train. So the train length is 100 meter. And crosses a man traveling at a speed of 5 km per hour. Man is traveling with a speed of 5 km per hour. Then in the opposite direction in 7.2 seconds. So here the man is moving opposite to the direction of train. Okay, opposite direction of train, and the man is moving, and here the train is crossing in 7.2 seconds. What will be the velocity of the train? It's asked for velocity of the train. Okay, so both are moving. Train also moving, man also moving. Both are moving. If both are moving, there we need to consider the relative velocity. Relative velocity of the train with respect to man will be equal to Vt minus Vm. Okay, that is how can we find out? Distance traveled divided by time. Vt minus Vm will be equal to, what is the distance covered? 100 divided by 7.2. Now we can find out the velocity of train. See, but here this is in meter per second, right? This is meter and this is in second, but here it is in kilometer per hour. Therefore, Vt minus Vm into kilometer per hour to meter per second, 5 by 18 equals 100 divided by 7.2, 1000 divided by 72. Therefore, here it is 4, here 25, 250, 50. Therefore, Vt will be equal to 50 plus Vm. One more thing, both are moving in the opposite direction, right? So it's not Vt minus Vm, it's Vt plus Vm. So 100 minus Vm, it will 50 minus Vm, 50 minus 5, that is equal to 45 meter per second. Clear? So if both the objects are moving, river water and boat is moving, man is traveling on the, man is swimming on the river water, and rain is dropping vertically and a passenger is moving in a bike, such kind of questions and all, we will be using this relative velocity. Okay, here man is moving with this velocity and train also moving with velocity. So there we need to consider the relative velocity. If both are in the same direction, Vt minus V1 minus V2, and if both are in the opposite direction, V1 plus V2. Clear? So the next question is, two bodies are held separated by 9.8 meter vertically, one above the other. Okay, two objects vertically, one above the other, it is placed at a distance of 9.8 meter. They are released simultaneously to fall freely under gravity. After 2 seconds, the relative velocity between them. So it's moving freely falling object. After 2 seconds also it won't be having any change because it is moving under its gravity. So there is no change in the distance. There won't be any change in the distance between them. It will be remaining same like 9.8 meter only. Next question. A particle A moves due north at 3 km per hour. And another particle B moves due west 4 km per hour. Relative velocity of A with respect to B. Okay, so here I'll do it over here. Okay, a particle A is moving due north. North particle A is 3 km per hour. Next is, and another particle B moves due west 4 km per hour. B 4 km per hour. The relative velocity of A with respect to B. Relative velocity of A with respect to B means VA minus VB. So VA is acting in this direction, VB will minus VB should act in this direction. Right? This is 4 km per hour, 3 km per hour. This is minus VB. So VA plus minus VB. This is VA. The relative velocity will be acting in this direction. So the velocity will be, this is west, east and north. Northeast direction it will be. Now we are going to find out the value of direction. Alpha we need to find out. So alpha will be equal to, with respect to east, when I am considering, it will be tan alpha equals 3 by 4. Alpha equals tan inverse 3 by 4. Tan inverse in the question it is given like tan 37 equals 3 by 4. So tan inverse 3 by 4 equals 37 degree. Direction we got it as northeast. So here the answer will be north of east and 37 degree. Okay, 37 degree north of east, and it is from east it is at 37 degree towards north. That is the final answer. Okay, clear children? So these are some of the questions relating to this relative velocity, and in next class we will be doing some numericals relating to the rain problems. Rain is falling, passengers are moving. So such kind, in which direction we should hold the umbrella, such kind of questions we will be discussing in the next class. I think today's video is useful for you, and if you like the channel, please don't forget to subscribe, like and share. Thank you for watching. Bye.